So, a man who happily played with pistols committed an armed robbery, and then in the process shot a granddad in a warehouse, and then he decided to flee the country in order to escape the heat. 31-year-old Tahir Zarif from Derby and his 3 pals meticulously planned an armed robbery with the goal of becoming thousandaires. Now, the gang stormed a fast food distribution warehouse in Birmingham 2016, and that area was Digbeth. The owner, Akhtar Javeed, was 56 years old, and he was dragged around the building while his employees were bound and tied with cables. Now, as Akhtar Javeed was ordered to lead Tahir to the safe, Tahir let off 2 warning shots in the air, and then to prove his point that he would happily cause carnage, he then let one off in Akhtar's leg. Now, Akhtar was tied up also, but somehow he managed to wriggle himself free, and then he limped for the exit. But then Tahir aimed his pistol and squeezed the trigger, and of course, that specific action proved fatal. That resulted in Akhtar taking damage to his throat and chest. That's the area he was shot. Now, despite the severity of his injury, Akhtar managed to get out of the building and actually crossed the car park before ultimately collapsing, and of course, that's where he lay. Now, of course, an investigation was conducted, so a few days later after the Tahir boarded a plane to Pakistan, but police managed to track him down to Mirpur in 2018. It was a long process, but he was eventually extradited back from Pakistan to the UK, and of course he was arrested on the plane journey back. Now, because Tahir lacks basic human emotions and understanding, he was seen smiling before his arrest, before realisation set in. Now, when the trial was conducted, Tahir claimed him squeezing the trigger was a pure and utter accident. He didn't mean to actually end the person, and it couldn't be his fault because he had mental health issues. Now, the prosecution, however, demonstrated that Tahir had an unhealthy obsession with ammunition and pistols, as he had previously posed and shot them in his free time. Now, Tahir was jailed for a minimum of 30 years after being convicted of an M in Coventry Crown Court, and in the process of the trial, Akhtar's daughter made an emotional statement. Condolences to all those involved.